brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. On the other side, it is the head coach of the Browns. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
From the 43, here's second and a couple. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
That's complete to Pearson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 8.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That one complete to Brian Robinson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. Leading them out, the veteran quarterback, first-round pick back in 2017, Deshaun Watson.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
Let's go. On the ground, here's Quinshon Judkins. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Gain of 2. That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Drop 60, drop 60. 19 Lions.
Now it's Watson. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Cleveland.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
7 brings up second and 3 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second and 3.
Cannot. 70 Timberwolves. Patrick Dixon.
On the handoff, Judson. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Try again. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap to Watson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. Backs to the open man. It's Tillman. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
To the air again. Watson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Warriors 70.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 18. Pioneer. 65 catch. 65 catch.
Again, it's Watson. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Here we go. Sack.
Now Watson. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Browns are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, Purdy. Look wide, gets this one complete, and he won't get away. Good opening tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Over the middle to Kittle. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
First down, 49ers.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
I'm all for giving the ball to your fullback and giving him a chance to get in on the action. but I don't love running him side to side. That's the running back's job. If you're going to give it to the fullback, plow ahead, come on offensive line, let's get some push. But now you find yourself losing yardage. I just don't love the call.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be third down. Kittle is the man in motion. Third down. Purdy. Out wide, that's Robinson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on and try a field goal now. This one from 52 yards away. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer.
Watson. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a
Okay,
gain of 3.
19 tight, 19
Brings up
tight.
3rd and 3.
19 Lions. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates.
To throw is Watson. He got his man complete. That's Judy. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready? Ready, ready.
They'll run it with Judkins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8
Ready?
at the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Stack. 79 Cowboy 8.
Here's Watson. Left side, he's got Njoku. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
And the Browns.
2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Two. Cowboy 80. 70.
Back to throw is Watson. A throw caught by Judy on the outside.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Ready, ready. Let's go.
On 2nd down, it's Judkins. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Again, it's Judkins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. All even, 3 apiece, the score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Panther 11, Panther 11. Steady.
Throwing is Watson. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
A loss of 16 yards.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez, to punt for Cleveland. And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line. A look there at Kyle Shanahan, his 49ers heading back onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On the ground, it's Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken back.
Tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. We'll go play action. Purdy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is Myles Garrett. He gets in for the sack, and that is now an even 20 on the year. What a season.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
This returnable for Hardman. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out.
Ready, ready.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
18, Rodwell, 18, Bronco 80. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, Watson. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go street. Broncos.
Watson to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
On the quick slant, that's Judy. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Throwing again is Watson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Cleveland. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns take a 10-3 lead.
49ers 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. What a weekend it's been already in the NFL. 3 games on Thanksgiving, the Black Friday game in Philadelphia. All part of the league saluting the legendary John Madden. This now known for the entire week for us at EA Sports with great pride as the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. What a great time to honor a great man, his legacy in football. John gave so much of himself through this game, through coaching on the field and broadcasting. He takes generations of NFL fans. No one more deserving of being honored than John.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
On second down, Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Kittle is the man in motion. They'll throw again with Purdy. The catch is made to Ayuk. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They're running here with Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Keely Ringo on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 3. Another run here for Robinson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a 49ers first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. Hardman now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense and quarterback Deshaun Watson getting set for their next drive. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. Now first down throw for Watson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19, 19 tight, 19 tight, not saying 19.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Here's 2nd and 6.
19 Lions. Get it. Go.
To the air again. Watson. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Gives a gift to Judkins, heading right. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7.
27-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Drop 60, drop 60. Let go.
Shotgun snap to Watson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10.
Tag. Back row 80. Ready.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Ready. Panthers.
They run it once more with Judkins. And the Browns are going to have first and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Browns first down.
Now Watson. It is brought in the end zone. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown Browns. It's his second touchdown of the year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Makes the score Browns 17, 49ers 10.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. To throw on first down is Purdy. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown. 49ers. So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway.
Across
20. They'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. Watson now on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
To throw on second down is Watson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 Lions. Ready.
Throwing is Watson. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The 49ers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Browns have it. And he's going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Browns will go up by 7.
Browns 24, 49ers 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Niners offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
A gain of 4. It's It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. On the option, here's Robinson. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That's complete to Pearsall. And he will score. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes Ford on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. On first down, it's Watson. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 2. A run, and here comes Justin. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Cleveland.
That's good.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw is Watson. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Browns first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Jenkins. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Rayshawn Jenkins, this time on the stop. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Got it. Ready?
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Gravity Lions. 60 average. 60. Ready.
Out of the gun, Watson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's caught inside. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get 21 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
79.
Watson. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and 2 at the 49ers 3-yard line.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
A play fake. Now Watson to throw. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
They'll try to hammer it in with Sampson. Good blocking, and he's in. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now, for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Browns will go up by 7.
31, 49ers 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. The Niners offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll begin with first and 10. Here's Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Ayuk with it on the left side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. And he will score again. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown, 49ers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
The kick is good.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All time here in this third quarter, and it's first and 10.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Ready? 18 Cardinals.
Here's Watson now on second down. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away incomplete.
For Jerry Jeudy.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it.
On a four-time All-Pro Time Warner. And the Niners will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
4 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan Davis. He'll push forward for about a yard. Denzel Ward in on the tackle.
Gain of 1.
3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
On 1st down, here's Sampson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
And with the yardage picked up on that last throw, that's going to move him over 4,000 yards passing for the season. Even in today's age of offense, still a meaningful number for quarterbacks and not an easy plateau to reach. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll give it to Sampson. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Tag. Buffalo 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. Warrior 70. Panther Street.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let's go.
On second down, here's Watson. Left side, he's got the Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40.
A gain of
17 yards on that connection. It's a Browns first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Let's go now. 19, shot.
A give, it's Sampson. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
Tackle away at the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On the jump. Go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap to Watson. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Bryce Huff getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The Niners offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' first down.
And a 49er first down.
A run with James. And not much there. Good defense held to no gain.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Second and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Myles Garrett. He moves closer to the all-time record with 21 sacks on the year.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring us 4th down. The 49ers now to punt this one. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Browns offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Get it. 79. Go.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Cut 19. Here we go. Here we go. 19 Lions. Hey, smash Bronco. Yeah.
To throw is Watson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Nick Bosa in there to record his 2nd sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Bronco 80. Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
3rd and long for Watson. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw, Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Straight ahead, it's James. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Throwing is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd and short. Purdy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Myles Garrett, he gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Browns offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. The Niners use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
On the jump. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready? Catherine, 9, Warrior, 17. 18, Pioneer.
Out of the gun, Watson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Cut my team. Check, Panther.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. 49ers offense ready to see what they can do. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. They'll start on the ground with James. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
The 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Purdy to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Myles Garrett, absolutely singular focus on right now. He's just picked up his 4th sack of the game. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Here's Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's James. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now, on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Get set.
Here's Purdy. He'll try and get there on the ground. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
They show the jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Get set.
One more time with James. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. Now Purdy. He'll try to run for it. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. At the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. So here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here comes Ford on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10.
79, Viking, hey, go!
Watson to throw. His throw left is complete with Judy. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's good for a
His
Browns
8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
The 46-yard line.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10. Forced out wide. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Ready, set.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
Catherine, Cowboy 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. 65 track. 60. Cut.
Throwing is Watson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Throwing again is Watson. Coming free is Carr. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Ready.
Here's 1st down.
60 Maverick. 60. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Again, it's Watson. Rolling right. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
A return now from the 4. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for the Browns. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.